What's going on, everyone? John and Audrey here, back again with another episode of the Real Talk Live, number 3. And Audrey doesn't want to introduce it.
I've never wanted to introduce it. I just like to sit here and let you introduce it. You already have it. You have it down.
Down to science.
Yeah. Whenever
Yeah.
I introduce it, I'm always like, uh, 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 so.
Hey, sometimes that happens to me too, though. Like, remember I used to not say your name for a little bit? Like, what's going
Yeah.
on, guys? John here from the Real Talk. It's like, what about
I'm
you?
just here. I'm just,
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know it, and I feel like when you think about it more, it's harder. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm gonna practice in front of the mirror. I'll be like, okay, so next time I'll do it.
I feel like that kind of doesn't help me, though.
Really?
Like, if I try to practice them. Yeah, like when I was doing the TikTok videos, sometimes I would like practice so I won't be stumbling too much, and it just makes it worse for me. It's because I'm an overthinker. That's why
Yeah,
my
that's
brain is
true.
just like,
So sometimes it's better if you get put on the spot, I guess.
yeah. Sometimes people work best like that.
Yeah, I agree. But how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Just
Another week
hanging out. Yep. Three
in
more
the book.
days of work, and that's it. I have a little 4-day weekend, enjoying the Christmas holiday.
You have Christmas off?
Yeah, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the next 2 days, so I can enjoy some time with all my toys I get.
Damn. John's like, I'm gonna
My
get
little
all the
remote
shit
control
that I
cars and
want.
stuff.
All the
Yeah.
shit that I wanted. What did you ask for Christmas this year from Santa?
To be honest, I was so like preoccupied and like busy in thinking about like what I was gonna get everybody else. That like
Yeah.
when my girl asked me, I was like, "Fuck, what do I want?" I just said generic shit like, "Oh, socks and like Steeler stuff and like like."
No way.
But I was like, "What do I actually want though?" Like.
All the shit that I wanted was expensive. So I was like,
Damn, poor Ben.
I want a new computer.
He said, "I want Michael Kors,
I want
a
a
fucking
paperwhite. I want all the shit that I wanted was expensive. So I was like, you know what, no pressure. Like I told him I was like, I'd rather you give me like one big-ish gift and that's it,
yeah,
instead of like a bunch of little stuff that I'm not really gonna use. You know what I mean? But I know that he likes to give me like several gifts. He just doesn't like to give me like one. I'm like, all right, well, whatever.
damn." I'm
I'm
just
like,
appreciative of whatever I get. Like, if I get socks, I'll be cool. If I get some like fucking laptop, cool too. Like,
oh, from socks to a laptop. You're like, cool.
yeah, it's cool.
I know. And do you ever get curious, like when you look at them under the tree? Are you ever like, oh, I wonder what that is?
Yeah,
Can you
sometimes
guess?
I'm just like, what could possibly fit in that box that I like.
Especially when they're oddly shaped,
Yeah,
because you're like, I kind
and
of
it's not a
know,
box, and you're like, what the hell? Like,
and I already know what Amazon boxes look like for the most part. So
yeah.
I can tell. Usually, I'm like, oh, okay, that's from Amazon.
I keep wanting to order like the trick boxes. Like,
Oh
there's like
yeah.
this like fake items that you know. It's like, damn, I want one of those just to like have a stick and stuff.
I saw a guy do that on TikTok for his girlfriend. Like he was wrapping like some crazy shit, like a vacuum. He did a broom. He did like a blender, but it was like nothing. Like it had nothing to do with what he was actually getting her. I'm
Yeah,
like, that's fucked up.
yeah. I'd always want to do like stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. But I can't believe it's already gonna be Christmas. It went by super fast.
Yeah, I can't believe it's gonna be 2023.
I know. Don't even remind me, dude.
Like how?
I don't know. It seems this year seems to, but I can't talk. It seems to be going by faster than other years, I think.
Yeah,
Um, but nonetheless, we always get excited for a new year because this just means more movies coming out.
I'm excited for next year and finally, guys, welcome to the Real Talk podcast. You guys came here for the movies. Enough like with Christmas stuff.
Hey man, it's the
We'll get
season.
to all the movie stuff like that. Like Before said, did you guys watch Avatar 2 Fever? Well, did you guys got Avatar 2 Fever? I think I did.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's calmed down though since like when I saw it.
It honestly hasn't done that great. Like nothing's gonna top, I think, Spider-Man. Because I remember Spider-Man was nuts.
You mean Top Gun?
Avatar, Top Gun was busy, but not nuts. Like Spider-Man was just like sold out show after sold out show. But Avatar, not so much. It's not that
I feel
bad.
like Top Gun had legs. Like each week, it was consistently like people going.
Yes, it was consistently good. As where I feel like with Marvel movies, the hype is real in the beginning, but then word gets out whether it's good or not, and then people are like, "Oh, we're not gonna go watch it," you know?
Like for the first 2-3 weeks, it's packed, I guess, and then like it's like whatever.
Yeah, and like I said, Top Gun had people come watch that movie like 3 times. Like I had some people that would tell me, "Oh, this is my third time watching it. This is my fourth time watching it." I'd be like, "God damn!"
Like
So
Prefer said, I saw Avatar 4 times. Jesus, Avatar
4
2.
times.
And
No
our good buddy
way.
Zach Pope, I think he was on his like fifth time.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's like 12 hours of your life. Holy shit.
I know. I was like, oh shit, that's a lot. But I mean,
I
if
don't
you love
even
a
want to go
movie,
watch it
you know,
once.
yeah, that's what my girl was saying. Like, oh, I can only watch it once. Well, I think not because of the length. It's just because like how like much of a oomph, you know, like when the movie kind of like devastates you or something. You know, like, I don't know if I can go through that again.
Really? So it was
That type of thing.
devastatingly sad? Devastatingly
Um.
sad?
Well, for my girl, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, I there it was like an emotional in some points, and like I got on the verge of like in my emotions.
How interesting. I don't remember the first one. I think the first one was kind of sad. I don't remember. I watched it when it came out and I haven't seen it since.
And please, anybody who's seen the movie, no spoilers, because Audrey hasn't seen it. Pretty sure there's
Yeah,
some people who
hopefully I
hasn't
can
seen it
watch
either.
it. Hopefully I can watch it tomorrow after work, but I don't know. I might be
If you have
tired.
3 hours to spare, just 3 hours.
Dude, I think
That's a
about that
commitment.
shit. It is a commitment. But I mean, so is Black Panther. So or Wakanda Forever, I
Yeah.
should say. But this movie I know that it was supposed to cause like a splash, but I don't know. I don't know since I haven't seen it. I still don't know if it lived up to it. Do you think it lived up to the hype?
As far as like how good the movie was, or just like
Well,
box
in
office.
terms of well, yeah, in terms of how good the movie was.
Well, to be honest, like I think it was the hype around it, and just like because it's been like 13 years in the making, you know, and everything that James Cameron has been saying about the movie, and just like, you know, there's a rumor out there going like that it needs to make like $2 billion to break even and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I feel like for me, I didn't let the hype get to me too much. Like I was just
Yeah.
excited because of the trailers. I was like, okay, cool. I'm excited to finally watch part two. You know, to return to that world and stuff like that. I liked the first one. I just wasn't obsessed with it like everybody else. You know, like people like swear by it. And there's also people that hate on it. I'm like kind of like in the middle. Like I really enjoyed it, but I just don't. I think it is overhyped sometimes.
I thought it was overhyped. Definitely. I think I'm more on that side of the thing of the spectrum where I
Yeah.
was like I think it's too much hype and it actually made me think because I saw an article saying that, it's visually stunning. Stunning movie. It's beautiful. It's like highest of the highest you can get in terms of like effects, I
Visuals.
guess, or like just, in terms of what it looks like. Like they're like it's just a really pretty, beautiful film. Not even pretty. I think you froze. Can you still hear me?
Uh oh. Yeah,
Can
I
you hear
can
me?
still hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You just froze. I just wanted to make sure you were still there.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, you're good. You're moving now. But yeah, so they were saying that it was a beautiful movie and that high, like I said, top of the top. And I was thinking, so does that mean that it's in a different category as far as a movie that we would say is stunning? That's not like that, not with like effects or anything. Is that just a totally different category, you think, or do you think they can be put in the same box?
Damn. I think well, to be honest, like watching this movie, I was having conversations uh And I was just like, I don't know, I don't understand. Like sometimes I'm like watching the movie, whatever. Like I know these characters are like CGI and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but the movie does a good job in like immersing you to the world and the plot, whatever's going on. That I just forget about it. And then like I just didn't realize. I was like, fuck, like a lot of this is like truly amazing and like technically like groundbreaking, because it's like these characters doing all these sorts of things and literally everything is fake, you know
Right.
and it's
Right.
like fuck, like for it to do its job not only with the story and everything to make me forget that I'm like in a fake world, but also when I look at it, I'm still kind of like stunned. I'm like, damn, this is not real. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, fuck, like, so I
Yeah.
think it's in its, I think that's what the thing about these movies are. Like, even with the first one, and I didn't watch it in 3D, but I think even with 3D, it's just kind of like this is what these movies are about, to kind of like how far can we push the technology we have, and like they
Mm-hmm.
even like are creating their own technology, like, oh, how can we get this shot, I don't know, okay, well, let's make something that can make it possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I think technically, yeah, it's just kind of like gorgeous and kind of like just beautiful and stuff like that.
So it is its own feat in it, like, you know what I mean, like in its
Yeah,
right, like it's still up there, and for what it did, for what it does for us, I guess, for moviegoers, for movies, for cinema,
yeah, I
because you
think
think
so.
of, because you think, I guess it goes to like your preference, right? Because you
Yeah,
can compare it to some of the most beautiful movies we've had, like, since, and you're thinking, well, the directors, this is all directors and them knowing how to, frame the shots and what shots they think invoke whatever they're trying to say for the story, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
when you think of all those things, that's what made me think. I was like, well, I don't think you can, I don't know, I was like, would I be able to say like, okay, well, this is better, you know what I mean, than that, because this is real life as opposed to this where it's CGI. But I'm like, well, I guess there's still artistry to it. Like, you know what I mean? To both things, there's art to it. So it's kind of like with digital art, like a lot of people don't, for a long time, didn't respect it. They didn't think it was real art because it's digital. But I'm
yeah,
like, well, no, it's still art in its own right. It's just a different way. So that's what had me thinking. And honestly, that's the only one of the only reasons why I want to go watch it, is just to see. Because, like I said, it's, people say it's like beautiful. So I'm curious to see like
yeah.
what they're talking about.
Because then you have something like Top Gun, which is also like was beautiful to see. Like cinematography was on point, the shots that we're getting, and also like the practicality that they use, like with actors in the planes and stuff like that. Like they were actually in the planes, in the sky, and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
there is like a difference in between that. Like, yeah, like these are like practical effects, but also like Avatar, I feel like not only it's like something like people were comparing Avatar to like something else that came out this year, which was like Thor: Love and Thunder. How that was just like few like bad CGI, and like both of these
Yeah.
came out in 2022. So it's like when you compare Avatar to the other movies like
Yeah.
that are based on like CGI and all that stuff,
Mhm.
it blows them out of the water. But also, like I was saying, like it's just kind of hard to believe. Like Jungle Book, I did not know like everything else was fake, but the little boy, like watching that, I was, oh shit, like I thought he was in, like, I guess they recreated a jungle or whatever. There was a set
Mhm.
build because it just looked that good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. And then I saw the behind the features and like everything's fake but the little boy in Jungle Book. And I was
Right.
like, holy shit. So like and literally this movie was just created, everything was created for like, besides the
Right.
actors, the ones that come
Yeah.
out like in human form and stuff.
So it is definitely, I think, something that, yeah, like it's a substance in a
Yeah.
way, for like you said, for this movie. It's like
Visually.
visually stunning. Who knows about the plot, cuz like I said, I haven't seen it yet. But
Yeah.
yeah, I thought that was interesting. And the movies that kept coming to my mind when I was thinking about this, I was like, well, I just recently watched Bones and All, even though I didn't like love that movie, wasn't my favorite of him,
Yeah.
but I think that director has such a beautiful way of framing his movies, and he uses just normal stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it could be like a grass, like a field of grass, and he just makes it beautiful and makes it powerful, and he makes it, you kind of like, oh, I get that, like where it's going with the story. And I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? And I think that for me personally, that just makes me feel more. But like I said, I think I can still see the whole thing about Avatar and it being like crazy, like impressive for what it did,
Yeah.
you know? But in terms of movie, for me, pleasure watching it, I'm like, damn, just movies like that take real life inanimate objects, you know what I mean? Like cups of coffee, fucking anything, and they just make it beautiful. To me, that's just like, it speaks more. But I don't know. I'm still gonna go watch it,
Yeah.
obviously, because I need to see it for myself.
Yeah, definitely highly recommended.
Yeah.
Like before said, James Cameron lived up to his promise to his fans, gave all his all in Avatar 2. And then we have Mr. Robert here makes the cut. Hey, John and Audrey. He's like, damn, I'm late. Don't worry, man. So are we.
I know.
As
With
usual.
that price tag, though, goddamn. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Because I started thinking, because he said of Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
Avatar is
Yeah.
visually stunning and amazing. The story is cookie cutter. So you
Yeah.
can't have both. Is that what you're saying? I'm just
I don't
kidding.
know. I feel like there
I
there
feel like you
is.
can. Yeah,
Yeah.
there
But
is.
like I think again with Avatar, like the first one, like we all seen like Pocahontas and Dances with Wolves. A lot of
Yeah.
people that was their gripe with it, but like Star Wars was just what was that not Miyazaki film, uh I think
What are
it's
you
called
trying?
something about like Fortress. I don't know, but George Lucas got like inspired by something else
Oh
too.
yeah,
So what I'm
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
say, yeah, like
yeah, 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 yeah. I was
um
like, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is like there's only like so much story that can go around, it's just what you do with it and how you put your own twist on it. So I think like even in Avatar 2, we've seen that story before, but it's
I
how it's like
mean,
the finished product, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, where else were they gonna go with that? You know what I mean? Like we kind of. I mean, as far as I know, that's just the was gonna be the continuation of the story. So my question is, do I have to rewatch the first one?
You know what? I don't think so. I feel like even if you haven't seen the first one, people it does a good job in kind of explaining to you what's going on, like the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I wanted to revisit it, and I'm kind of bummed I didn't. And then there's even some plot points that like if you watch it and then you watch the first one, it's kind of like where did that come from? It's just kind of stuff that kind of went on, like we didn't see on screen,
Yeah.
that all of a sudden are coming to play on this one.
Mm.
Um, but yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we have Tyler here saying James Cameron made me want to go to Pandora. Yeah, exactly. Like I was just like I don't know. Like I wish Earth was the Pandora.
Damn.
Avatar is like junk food. It's bad, but it tastes so good. I feel like popcorn films are like
Damn.
that. Like
Yeah.
Marvel and stuff like that. Hopefully, we don't get into an argument. Uh, unicorns, proud Union soldier. Unicorns are majestic creatures.
All
What do you
right.
think, Audrey?
I mean, yeah. Like the
Bones and All
movie.
was not my cup of tea. They wasted Mark Rylance. Damn, I didn't know he was in that one.
All right. Like I said, yeah. It wasn't my favorite of his, but eh,
Eh.
eh.
Hey, you two, glad to see you back. Eddie, what's going on, man? Thanks so much for joining in. And yep, we're back. I know Eddie said he didn't have a chance to join the last live, but he did watch it on the
Nice.
repeat or
Well, that's why we tried a later time, just so we know everyone's schedules are different, but we're trying something new. So if this
yeah.
works better for you guys, let us know.
Yeah, and we have a lot of different people here, so I think it's working out pretty cool so far. Aaron Johnson, James Cameron is a good director, but he probably needs to do a remaster of one of his older movies like True Lies, mainly because he hasn't received proper releases outside of DVD. Yeah, that's the thing with True Lies, man. I really want to see that movie. And like again, like I remember loving that. I remember it being on cable for a little bit, and then it just like stopped. But yeah, he needs to definitely get on that because I really want to see that. Like a good 4K steelbook would be amazing. Um, and then Tyler said, if you watch the first Avatar, you pretty much know the plot for The Way of the Water. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Hey, if it ain't broke,
Hmm.
don't fix it.
So then I don't have to watch it. That's all I want to know because I'm like, I honestly don't really want to watch the first one, but I also don't want to be
Yeah,
completely lost if I watch the second one.
yeah. I don't think like it's a requirement. Like it would be kind of nice so you could know the characters and all. But like I said, even for someone like new to the franchise, you just go into this one. You go, okay, you get pretty much what's going on.
Yeah.
The Hidden Fortress. There you go. That's the movie that Star Wars stole from.
The
Hidden
first
Fortress. Yep.
Avatar is a remake of Fern Gully.
Yeah, you see, there
That's
it's
hilarious.
it's just there's only so much story.
Oh, I liked that movie when I was a little kid. I remember.
Oh, I know, yeah. I always thought got that mixed up with Tinkerbell and all that stuff. I don't know
Or
why.
Thumbelina.
Thumbelina. There you go, Thumbelina.
Thumbelina. Yeah.
Yeah,
They kind of had the same like style like us.
yeah.
Um No, we remember
Eddie's
you.
films and stuff. By
Don't
the way, I
worry, we
changed my
remember
username in the
you.
pig. Yeah, in case you don't recognize me, LOL. I used to have a picture of me fishing and holding a fish. Yeah, we
But
remember you, Eddie. We never forget.
but another movie that has been making a big splash and also I think is a big feat for oh no, we lost John. God damn it. His mouse probably died. And then that's when we lose him. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up the casting just so I won't mess anyone up. Or I won't miss any cast members. The movie I was gonna talk about was Pinocchio, by the way. Before John left us. Hold on guys, sorry. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I wanted to talk about Pinocchio because that's the movie that I watched. It's on Netflix and everyone's been talking about it. Guillermo del Toro, he's making a comeback. He had that show, The Cabinet of Curiosities, which I enjoyed some of the stories, not all. I think I enjoyed like maybe 4 of them. There was one that was really, really good. I don't want to spoil it because I don't know if John's seen it.
Yo.
I was like, I think his mouse died.
No, it's again. I just moved my little mouse and it just took me to the back page. I was like, "What the heck?"
Oh damn. Okay, but I was talking about Pinocchio.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen that. Audrey got a chance to see it. I've been wanting to see it. Been dying to see it. Y'all know we're big fans of Tio Guillermo. That's how I call Guillermo del Toro. Real quick, Avatar reminds me of the newer Planet of the Apes. Yeah. I mean, back in the day, those movies were kind of like they're like fuck. They're like
Yeah.
like Trevor from Shang-Chi. Remember, he's like, I didn't believe they got those apes to like act so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
John got that no
Daniel snapped.
snapped.
Yeah, it always happens. Like, at least one time in the stream. Pinocchio was the best. Yeah, Audrey. Sorry to interrupt your thoughts on Pinocchio.
No,
What were
you're
you
good. I was
saying?
pulling up the cast just because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anyone. But I was saying that Guillermo is really making a comeback. He had that show, The Cabinet of Curiosities, and then he has Pinocchio. And it is a stop motion film, which I love stop motion because I just think it's so interesting. And I was apprehensive, not because I didn't want to watch it, but just because I had heard that it's really heavy and it's like really sad. I was like, fuck, dude, like I'm not trying to cry right now.
Yeah.
But I did end up watching it and it did make me cry. But I
Damn.
absolutely loved it. I thought it's a beautiful movie. It seems like a Pinocchio for adults, I would say. I wouldn't
Oh shit.
necessarily think that this is for children. I mean, I guess it could be, but it deals with some heavy stuff. And yeah, I just I need you to watch
Damn.
it. You need to watch it for sure.
Yeah, I definitely need to watch it. It sounds like I was looking forward to it, and this is not exactly what I was expecting.
Well,
Yeah,
no, it's
like
good.
not for kids.
Yeah, well, no,
Holy
I
shit.
don't know. I mean, I don't know. I would say probably not, but like it could be, I guess. But we got Ewan McGregor did the voice for Jiminy, and then we had Finn Wolfhard, we had Kate Blanchett, Tilda Swinton, sorry, Ron Perlman. It had a really good
Of
cast.
course, Ron Perlman. He always works with Guillermo.
Yeah, it has a really, really good cast, and I absolutely loved the characters in this movie. I mean,
Is this
obviously,
a
like,
spoiler?
Ciao. No, I mean, no, no.
I put it up still instead of like asking
Ciao,
first.
Papa. It's just yeah, it's really sad. I think you'll love it though. I don't see how you wouldn't. I
Yeah.
honestly think that you're gonna really enjoy it. But yeah, I feel like Guillermo does stuff like this, kind of like with Pan's Labyrinth. He deals like with a lot of like fantasy. It's like for a child, but it's actually dealing with some really heavy stuff.
Yeah.
And he does it in such a beautiful way. So yeah, this movie was 10 out of 10 for me. It's got a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. Holy shit.
Damn. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he really knocked it out of the park. I'm kind of curious to go watch the Disney one, the one with Tom Hanks, just because
Oh
I kind of
shit.
want to compare.
Don't do it.
I want to compare just because I heard bad things about that one. So I'm kind of like,
I'm actually kind of curious about that one because that's what a lot of people said about Lion King and Aladdin. Well, actually,
And you
more
liked
more so
them.
Lion King. That like, oh, it's exactly the same as the animated movie, but it's like, well, you don't like the animated movie then, or like, what's up?
Well, I
And
guess they
then
just thought like, well, why make it if it's just like the animated movie, you know?
yeah, but then the same thing like with Aladdin when they changed a few things, they were like mad about that too. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for me, Disney has not been doing great with the live
Yeah,
animation. Even I think Mulan, I didn't really care for it either.
yeah,
So yeah, it's kind of been
yeah. There was like even Lady and the Tramp, like nobody saw that. I think it was just on Disney Plus, but
yeah,
like it just came and went, you know. It's like
yeah,
I'm in the I think I'm in the majority of like people just no, just leave them alone. You know, come up with new IP. You know,
yeah, yeah. I mean, the classics I think are always going to be there,
yeah,
and if you're gonna rewatch and then rewatch, like for me, there's nothing better than that. Live action, I'm kind of like, but this one I think it worked because it was stop motion. That's like the only way I can think of it working.
yeah,
Unless you're gonna make a whole new animated one. But the fact that this was stop motion just added something to it, and it was just beautiful. A lot of the ideas and a lot of the characters are like really nice and they look really cool. Guillermo's the best. I mean, come on.
yeah,
He's one of the most creative guys, I think. Like for sure in our time, as far as like character design and stuff. So, y'all seen Bardo?
yeah. It's um, damn, the director of Revenant and Birdman,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alejandro and Inarritu or something like that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, his new movie. I think it's coming out on Netflix. Either it's already on Netflix or it's releasing on Netflix soon. But I haven't really heard good things about it. But I still
Oof.
want to see it because
I mean, I
I'm a big
like him
fan.
as an actor. Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths. God damn, that's a
He always
mouthful.
has like mouthful of titles like Birdman or The Unexpected, like something.
Damn, and it sounds pretty cool. And you haven't heard good things about it, no?
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I've seen that like this hasn't had like the best reviews, but still, like we say, just go
Damn,
watch the movie.
it's also 3 hours, 2 hours and 54 minutes.
Damn.
God damn. But I do enjoy his movies, so maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah, that's one I wanna see before the end of the year. Uh, yeah,
Um, Actually, I was gonna tell you because I know you're actually looking forward to this movie, but I read a scathing review of Babylon,
yeah.
and it was
That
not good.
that one again is like very mixed. I heard like it's like the best thing he's done, and then also that's the worst thing that he's done. So it's like
Dude,
it's
this
gonna be
review,
interesting.
I was like, holy shit. Like, they were going in. They were like, the best thing about this movie is like the set, but other than that, cinema is dead. I was like, holy, like, what? So
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on with all that. Maybe he pissed someone off over there at the fucking review place, but that review was gnarly and it kind of had me thinking. I was like, damn, for real. But it could be also just it's like a big name now, like Damon Chazelle, so now maybe he's kind of like, because Amsterdam didn't do that good either.
yeah. And who was that? The guy who did
I
Silver
think,
Linings Playbook, David O.
uh,
Russell, I think.
but didn't Damien? Oh, he was just like a. I thought he did something with that. Oh, he didn't, I guess. Huh.
What?
I
With
thought
what?
he had something to do with Amsterdam as well.
Oh no, 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 no!
As
I
well.
don't think so. Yeah, he's. I mean, he's First Man, Whiplash, La La Land.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting confused. I guess maybe because I'm getting confused because it had Margot Robbie. It had a lot of like the similar cast. That movie had a really good cast, and it did not do good at all.
Yeah,
Amsterdam. So
it's on. That one's on HBO, and I was like, should I watch it? But I was like, eh.
no, probably not. I'd rather watch something else. Um, did you also watch the one that came out with fuck,
Colin Farrell.
no, the one with Saoirse Ronan? The one where it's like a
Oh,
murder
woman.
mystery?
Oh yeah, see how they run? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually
yeah.
got to see that one. It was pretty cool. I really liked it. Sam
Really?
Rockwell. I mean, you can't go wrong with Sam Rockwell. I love that guy. But
I It also came out in the movies and it only lasted for like a week, so it didn't do that great either.
yeah, no, yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
I don't know. I had just rewatched Knives Out, so I was in a like who done it type of mood. I was
Yeah.
oh god, I forgot this movie came out, so I got to watch it. She was really good in it. Adrian Brody's in it. Pretty cool cast. It was pretty fun watch.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep you guessing to the end. Um, yeah, I liked it.
Well, maybe I'll check that one out because I do like her and I do like Sam Rockwell. So
Yeah, Adrian Brody is good in it too.
I do like Adrian Brody as well. So, like I said, it had a good cast.
Yeah, definitely.
So
The one I've been wanting to watch is the new Martin McDonough movie, The Banshees of Inisherin, or something like that.
oh
I
yeah,
probably just
yeah,
butchered that, but yeah, Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really been wanting to watch that one. I love Martin McDonough. Ever since Seven Psychopaths.
Yep. Another movie that I was gonna ask you about. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for it yet, because I think a new trailer came out. Was for Oppenheimer, the new movie by Christopher Nolan.
I think they showed that one in the theater with Avatar
Mm-hmm.
because I
I
watched
haven't
that
seen it.
one. There was one that came out in front of Avatar, and I watched that one. But yeah, I mean, come on, it's Nolan. I feel like Nolan is like another one of those event directors.
Right.
But I was watching a video earlier where they're like, yeah, Nolan hasn't been good since like The Dark Knight or
God
Inception.
damn.
Yeah, because they're like, yeah, Inception like was his last movie, and now he's more like of a he's thinking more of like technically like how could I, you know, kind of like James
He's a
Cameron.
little full of himself now.
Yeah, like they don't care. He doesn't really care about the plot and characters. He just
Yeah.
cares more about like it being visually appealing and how far he can take that
Yeah.
and like practical and all that stuff. But he doesn't really care about like all that stuff. And I was like, oh
I
shit,
think
that's definitely a take.
I think I agree with them. The last movie I enjoyed of his, and I mean I've said this on the pod before that I'm not the biggest Christopher Nolan fan. I
Yeah.
love like The Prestige, and I love what he did with Batman, but Tenet, I didn't like that. Interstellar, and
Ooh.
Dunkirk. I enjoyed Dunkirk, but I think I enjoyed 1917 way more. So no.
Ooh, that's a good
So I'm like, so no. But I would have to agree. However, I am excited for this movie just because it's got my boy,
yeah.
fucking Cillian Murphy. Fucking love that guy. And also, there's a Peaky Blinder movie coming out. I'm really excited
Is it
about that.
really?
Yeah. Have you seen the show?
No.
Are you at all interested in it?
I'm interested because of the cast. It has such a great cast. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, there's a lot of people who really like it. So I'm interested definitely. I definitely want to see more of Cillian Murphy. So the more of him I can get, the better.
I honestly think that's probably one of his like best performances. He did such a good job being that character.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited for the movie. It's probably not going to be great. I kind of already have a
That
feeling.
and Red Eye. No, I'm
Dude,
just
Red Eye.
kidding.
He was creepy in Red Eye.
Yeah, he was.
He's
He's a
I
very
mean,
good.
he could be a good villain for sure. Like I
I thought he
honestly
was good.
think
Well, that's kind of
sorry.
spoilers.
What?
Oh, for A Quiet Place Part 2.
Oh yeah. He's in that too. That's the only reason I would watch it cuz like I said, I do like him a lot. But we also got another like mini teaser for Barbie, which a lot of people are anticipating because like
Yeah.
what the fuck? It's Greta Gerwig, which I am a big fan of her. I really enjoy her movies as well. But did you watch the teaser with the 2001?
References. Yeah. What's up, 4K King? How's it going, man? Welcome to the live. Yeah, I did watch it. I watched it when it came out, and then I watched it that one was also in front of Avatar. It's almost like I missed that. Like I missed like going to the theaters and not knowing the trailers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And then there's also like exclusive stuff like Mission Impossible and Oppenheimer have like exclusive stuff in theaters for like IMAX, I think. But yeah, I don't know. It's just rubbing me the wrong way. I feel like Greta's just doing it just to do it, like with the whole
Really?
2001 references. I feeling like she's like, I don't know, like she's like, oh yeah, Barbie, don't expect this to be a masterpiece, but it is gonna be a masterpiece. I don't know, like she's
Like you
playing
think it's
on that.
coming off like a little she's full of herself?
Yeah, I don't know. I hate to say it because I
Pretentious?
love her too. Yeah, I don't know.
I
It's
mean,
just
hey,
kind of rubbing me the wrong. Like, just have your trailer, cool Barbie, whatever. I do. I don't know. It's weird.
John
I do
didn't
want to
like.
watch it.
John was like, "Nope, how dare you?
Like, don't
How
don't speak
fucking dare
about like
you?"
Barbie and 2001 in the same sentence. Like, come on, like. But it is kind of smart because then yeah, we're talking about it. So
Yeah, I'm telling you, like she knows what she's doing, but at the same
yeah,
time, it kind of feels like I get what you're saying. Like it's just kind of like, are you doing this just to do it? You know?
yeah.
Um, but it could be. I don't know. I have no idea what to expect from that movie, but it has Ryan Gosling once again. I'm a fucking
See me,
sucker.
Lou.
I'm a sucker for that guy, so I'll watch anything that has him. So I'm gonna
Margot
watch it.
Robbie again. She's just been killing it and everything. She's just role after role. Like I'm really happy for her.
She really got. I mean, honestly, I think what's I'm trying to think of something that I've liked her in recently. I think for me, the thing I always have loved her in is Wolf of Wall Street, and that wasn't even like
Wolf of Wall
anything,
Street.
but she's like my favorite in that. Um,
I feel like you didn't like her in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I did like her. She was very likable. She was very sweet as Sharon Tate. And I love that movie. I was just watching it the other day because on cable they show it constantly, and I
Yeah,
caught like I love catching just the ending because it's so fucking good. Like like the last 30 minutes of that movie. Oh my god, crazy ride.
yeah.
Fucking Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, dude.
I
But
love that movie.
yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to see what other movies I wanted to talk about. Do you have any movies you want to?
No, I think that's the only new movie I watched. I rewatched Home Alone the other day. When we are decorating here at the house.
Tis the season.
Just the season. But I don't really count those because I mean it's a rewatch. I mean those kind of movies like this time around they're kind of like a must. Like a requirement almost. Still need to watch the Peanuts one for Christmas. But yeah.
Did you end up going to watch Violent Night?
No, that's another one I want to watch too. But again, from here, like I feel like there's not enough time. Like we
Do
still need
it,
to wrap
do it,
gifts
do
and
it.
like
I know. And to go to the movie and like,
go to the movies.
yeah.
It's like a whole commitment now.
It's true. But for me I haven't really watched any Christmas movies either, honestly. Other than what did I watch? I did watch something. What was it? They always show reruns, like I said, on TV. So like National Lampoon's seen it a million times. Um The Grinch. But no, I
the the
haven't.
the Grinch.
But I haven't seen anything new in regards to Christmas. So yeah, I want to watch the one oh what's the name of that movie? Guys, I'm sorry, this is embarrassing. The one with the Santa that like murders people? Is it Silent Night? No.
Yeah, it's Violent Night, no?
No, the old one. It's an old movie.
Oh,
It's like a horror movie, I guess, but it's like about Christmas. I really want to watch it. I've
Krampus?
never seen it. No, no. Crap, what is it called? Let me look it up really quick. Killer Santa. Killer Santa movie.
Violent Night, which just got dropped on VOD today. Ooh, maybe I don't. Well, no, but one of my homies wanted to go check it out, so I gotta go. I gotta go do it. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do it with him.
Yeah, gotta do with plants.
Dude, I can't find it. Oh well.
A murderous Santa Claus. You mean like
Yeah.
the mean one with the Grinch? He's gonna be all like killing people. Cindy Lou is coming back for revenge.
Oh, dude,
That's gnarly. Like that fool
no.
murdered her parents.
Yeah, no. Is it Silent? I think it's Silent Night. I can't.
Black Christmas? No.
No, I do like that one though.
Yeah, you see, Angel saying Krampus. It's Krampus. Black
No, it's not
Christmas?
Krampus. No, it's the one with the guy and he like murders people. I want
See,
to
it's the
say it's
one
Silent
you're
Night.
so it's about a murder Santa Claus, or it's like about the guy and he murders people.
Yeah, it's got to be Silent Night. I think it's Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part
Deadly
2.
Night. I don't
So
know.
there's a Part 1. That's the one that
The
I want to
hell?
watch. It looks crazy,
Was this
dude.
released in the last 10 years?
No,
Because
I think it's in the 80s. Yeah, it's Silent Night, Deadly Night. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything past the like 2000s.
I really want to watch it. I've heard nothing but great things about this
Friday
movie.
After Next. That's a Christmas movie.
No, yeah, it's Silent Night, Deadly Night, and I think it's streaming for free, so I can watch it. Yeah, I think I want to watch that for sure.
What about this, Audrey? Have you seen the trailer for 65?
No,
By the way, they stole this idea from me. I had this fucking idea. I don't know if I told Alex, but they stole this idea from me.
No way.
Yeah, I always wanted to make a movie, and it's already out there. So I always wanted to make a movie about like the Earth dying, so they have to move to like another planet. So the whole time you think, oh, maybe they're talking about Mars, and then it turns out they are on Mars and they go to Earth. Kind of like Planet of the Apes.
And
You know how like the whole time, like back then, they thought. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. What? And there's this new movie that's about
There's this
that.
new movie, yeah. Well, kind of, but it's a new movie with Adam Driver. It's called 65 because it's about 65 million years ago. The dinosaurs were there, so I guess it's about the future. And like this guy, like gets stranded in space, but he ends up on Earth 65 million years ago. So, and like in the spaceship that he gets stranded on, he's carrying like survivors or whatever. I guess there's only one survivor. There's this kid he has to protect, but in like this Jurassic World, like.
Okay.
It looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm a sucker for any like concept like that, like time travel or whatever.
Yeah. So
just,
you're down.
Yeah. So
And
it's kind of like my idea, but kind of not. I just like to say that shit. Alex said they did steal this fool's idea. I'm telling you.
Dude, you always say shit like that. You're like, I had that idea.
Like I invented the PSP, the PlayStation Portable. I had that idea first because I was like, okay, Game Boy Advance, all right, cool. Like, what if they did this but with PlayStation games, and then they came out with it?
Dude, that's hilarious. Oh my god.
Where's my money, Sony? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying I like Black Christmas. I'm behind on stream. Oh, okay.
Oh, I do like Black Christmas as well.
Line, fool, please.
I never watched the new Black Christmas. Isn't there a new one?
Yeah, I heard it was like not really good though.
You should watch the older one if you
I hate
want to watch
65.
something.
I wish they made it. Oh, that would be a Turok movie, like the 64 game. Have you ever played that, Audrey? Don't you have to kill the dinosaurs?
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about.
That would be cool though. I mean, everybody's looking for IP to license and make money off, so that would be a good one. Like a streaming service, like a series about that. That'd be cool. They're making a series about God of War. I don't know if you're interested on that, Audrey.
No, I only play Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
What the? Someone said that
that's the only thing I play.
Barbie looks like a Fortnite movie.
Yeah, I could see that.
There was that one. I think they released a still of Ryan Gosling and like all the other characters in the background. Someone said this looks like a Fortnite movie.
Yeah, honest to God, Fortnite's like the only game that I've ever been like able to consistently play because I usually get tired of video games really fast. And bless his heart, Ben has tried showing me all kinds of games. He's bought me all kinds of games just to try to get me into gaming.
What about
none
Animal
of them
Crossing?
stick. That didn't stick. I got like over it. I was like, whatever. And then we bought Disney Dreamlight and I was like obsessed with it for a while, but then now I'm kind of like, eh. So Fortnite's the only one that I keep going back to. Fortnite is
That's
all I
all.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
That's
you
why
play
this.
that?
That's why the stream was lagging because that's what Angel was playing right now. He was stealing the Wi-Fi. Get off the Wi-Fi, Angel.
Oh, is that your cousin?
Yeah, he's my.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Dude, do you
he's the
play
one that
it?
was on the live last week screaming because Argentina
That was
was
hilarious.
scoring.
Oh,
Yeah, that
nice to
was
meet
hilarious.
you. Nice to meet you. That was hilarious. Do you play it or no? Can you answer my
I
question?
tried when it first came out, and I can't get into. I don't know how to build for my life.
Oh, I
You
don't
know.
play. I don't play with build. Fuck
But
that.
yeah, but there apparently that's why I told my cousin the other day, and he's like, yeah, like dude, I'm not playing. He's just playing like a normal like shooter type of thing, like Call of
Zero
Duty.
build. Yeah.
Yeah, zero build. Yeah.
Fuck
So
that, dude. I was like, who has the time to like build shit while you're getting shot at?
exactly. Like I'm
Like,
already paranoid. Like fuck. Like who's behind me? Who's in front of me? Who's to the
that's
side?
the
Like
only reason why I like that game because I don't have to build shit. I just play the zero build and that's the only thing that I can play. I won't play it with the build. Nope.
and there's
Will
like so
not.
many characters, like skins you can get from like all sorts of like
Oh
you know
yeah. Like right now they
it's
got
crazy.
Terminator in there. They got
Damn.
Krampus in there. They got oh, they have My Hero Academia, I think. The new update. Okay, now we're kind of going on a rant. But the new
Welcome to Real
update
Talk Video Game Talk.
the new update is so good. Like if you want to come back and play, like right now's the time. But everyone's fucking sweaty in the lobbies because everyone's coming back that hasn't played in forever because of the new
And all the day
update.
ones are mad. Like, where were
Yeah.
you all
Dude, I
here?
can't fucking win. Like, goddamn. Everyone's
Yeah.
all fucking, yeah, all about it. But I enjoy playing Fortnite. So, yeah.
Real quick, all I play, I have a Switch too. I just got it like in October. All I play is Legend of Zelda and Pokemon. That's all I've been playing.
You should get Disney Dreamlight. I think you really like
What
it.
what is that about?
It's like Animal Crossing, but Disney.
Really?
Yeah, so
Huh.
you can like unlock the different characters and you just have to do like little challenges. You build your house, you buy shit. It's the same thing as Animal Crossing, but it's better because you don't have to wait like a day for your shit to show up. Like if you
Yeah.
build a house, it'll be like instantly. And like you don't have to wait around. Like Animal Crossing, I felt like it was too like, oh, you have to wait, you know?
Yeah.
And obviously it's Disney, so they have a lot of cool stuff. And they just did the new update, and it has Toy Story and Lilo and Stitch, I think, and Snow White. Or I might be making that Snow White up, but I think it is. But yeah,
Fun
you
fact,
should
I
get
just
it.
watched Lilo and Stitch for the first time this year.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, okay, look, I think I've seen it when I was smaller, but I don't remember that movie to save my life. So like I just always said I haven't watched it.
You never watched the show?
No, I didn't even know there was a show. Until I looked it up. I was like, is there a second one? I
Dude.
have a feeling like there's a second one.
Oh
There's
my
like a
god.
second one, like 2 shows and all this shit. And I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, I loved the show when I was a kid. It would come out on Disney Channel, and I fucking love the show. I love
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch. Did you like it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I loved it, yeah.
Stitch has
I just
got some personality on him.
yeah. He was a dick. And I loved it. I was like, fuck yeah. Imagine he stayed like that throughout the whole movie. He didn't change, no character development at all. Like that's the next horror movie.
And then it's got Elvis music in it. It's
Yeah.
so funny. I love that movie. I actually really do enjoy that movie. Did you watch Elvis?
That's what I was gonna
The
say. Speaking of Elvis, I have not watched that movie.
It's on HBO.
It's an HBO. I bought it because it was like really cheap for Black Friday, but I haven't watched it.
I really enjoyed that movie. You should
Is
watch
it?
it.
That's another one that was like 3 hours, huh?
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like it's enjoyable. The director, he's the one that did
Romeo
The
and
Great
Juliet.
Gatsby and yeah. So he has like a weird
Laws
way
Learning.
of like doing movies. But for this one, it actually worked. It was kind of weird. I was thrown off at first because you got like Nicki Minaj and you're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, what's going on?
You got Nicki Minaj in there?
Well, like not her acting, but like they got her music. So they like mixed it
Oh, I was
up.
like, what the heck? Like, I didn't know
They like
she.
put like a modern twist on some of the songs, but
Oh, okay.
it's set back in the day. So you're just kind of like, what's going on here?
Like, I
But it
want to see
worked.
that movie where Nicki Minaj is like in Elvis times.
No, I actually really did enjoy it. I think he did a great job doing
I'll, s-
that performance.
Austin Butler or something like
Butler.
that.
It only
Yeah.
cost him his relationship and his family, but he did a great job.
Yeah, I heard something like that. That he went pure method.
Yeah. He just alienated
Like
everyone.
he
He
was
was
this
like, "Don't
close to
fucking
dying on
talk
the
to me."
toilet. Like this close.
And then my job, Flix had the grand idea to make a sandwich like with like smashed banana and peanut butter because of him. And I'm like, I don't think Elvis smashed the banana. I think he would, if anything, slice it and then put peanut butter and then put bacon in it. That's what I
Ooh,
would. I think that's what he would do.
that sounds like a very good stoner meal.
And that's why he had a heart attack because he was eating that like every day. He would just eat bacon.
Yeah, he looked really bad. Like towards the end of his days. Like I seen pictures of him. Like you know, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm no one to talk. But um, compared to like how Elvis was, like he was like a
Yeah, dude,
sex
he was
symbol.
like a
Like
stud. And then
yeah,
that's what perplexed me, dude. I'm like, holy shit. Like, he was a stud, like, good looking man. And he just, I don't
he
know.
probably was packing too.
I mean, I don't know about that. But, I mean, he was Elvis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's such an interesting thing. And what I think you should watch the movie just because also it kind of, it's interesting to see, like, what he caused. Like, it was just
Yeah.
nuts. Like, you hear the stories. Like, I remember hearing the stories from my grandma and like her
Yeah.
being like, oh yeah, when he came out, like everyone was like nuts. Everyone was just losing their mind. Girls were fainting, guys hated him. It was just nuts. So it's cool to see the story like progress and what the chain reaction he caused and all that. So
Yeah, there's very few people like at Michael Jackson, the Beatles, like very few people who are so iconic like that, who just
Michael Jackson.
it's like a fucking strange phenomenon. Like, oh, he had to be alive. Do you think there's anybody like that right now?
You had to be alive to experience the magic.
Yeah.
I mean, Harry Styles, I feel like caused that for a minute. Like girls were going nuts. I
Uh,
mean, girls were going nuts. Little
I
girls
feel
were
like
going
Bieber
crazy.
was more like that.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
But again,
but
I feel
even
like
then,
those people like Elvis and stuff, they got through to even people like me. Because like for me, Harry Styles, yeah, I like one of his songs. Bieber, I like his older stuff. But like I'm not a fan. It's like I feel like though even like the Beatles, like everybody like was,
like
of course you have
everyone
those
likes at
haters, but
least
like
one
mostly
Beatle
everybody was
fan.
on board, huh?
Like everyone at least likes one Beatle song,
Yeah,
or like at least will like shake their head to it. You know.
yeah, or at least know it. Like if you start singing, they'll like, oh, I know this.
Yeah, but that's what we were talking about too, actually, because Ben's like a huge fan of Selena. I mean, I'm a fan too, but he's like on another level. He fucking loves her. And he's
Yeah,
like, well, it's because he's like, it's rare to have artists like that. They come very rare where they just transcend age group, gender, fucking ethnicities, like
yeah,
anywhere. If you go to
yeah,
fucking like China, people know Selena, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like she just like transcended. So I think what you're trying to say is right. Like I don't know if we have someone like that that is just like a household
yeah.
name. I don't know. That's a
Yeah,
good
like the last,
question.
like I feel that like the last decade that we had people like that was like the '90s. I mean, obviously there some of them carried on
Mm.
through like the 2000s, like Michael Jackson's died in the 2000s, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know.
Timothy
Or
Champagne.
do you think that it's because those artists died before their time? Like Elvis died pretty much, prematurely, I guess. Some of the Beatles did. Like you think it's because of those
Too
artists,
much
their death?
talent.
Yeah, like Tupac died early, Selena died early. You know what I'm saying? Like you think
Yeah,
it's
they all
because
die
people
young.
die early that they become that they catapult into like stardom?
I mean, I think it definitely adds to it, but I mean, even when they were alive, Selena was selling out coliseums like nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like even when she was very much alive, people were just all about it. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't. I don't really know too much about like pop stars nowadays, but like the only ones that I hear a lot are about like Dua Lipa or like Cardi B, and but like they're not. They're just
BTS.
yeah, but it's not. I don't know. It not everyone's gonna like them. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
Bruno Mars. I mean, he was big back when he came out, and then now with Silk Sonic with Anderson Paak, like like. but I feel like he wasn't too,
Yeah. No, yeah. But I mean, you got someone like Elvis, and everyone knows an Elvis song, and even
yeah,
people that don't like his music can still appreciate him, I guess, to a certain degree, like the showmanship aspect of it.
yeah.
Because if you see his live performances, you're like, how the fuck?
Like, damn,
Yeah, like how did he
house
not
swipe.
pass out? Like I'm like I'm in shock because he just had him, Michael Jackson are performers that I look at them and I'm like, dude, that's crazy. How much they give in their live performances.
Yeah,
And I was gonna just watch the movie. I want you to watch the movie so we can talk about it
yeah.
in
I,
full
I definitely,
detail.
I still want to watch it. Like, it's one of those on the top of my list of this year
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure. But we also have, speaking of Timothy Champagne, I was gonna say, what do you think about him being Wonka? I don't know if we've talked about this.
I think he definitely has the look.
Uh huh.
Um, I don't know if I wanted a young Wonka movie, but I mean, I'm all for it. Like, bucket, like let's
You're
see
like,
what
I
it's
didn't
about.
ask for it, but okay,
Yeah, it's like
it's there.
like who wanted like who was like, if anything, we wanted to see like another movie about it or something, or like a sequel, or it's like they got like a young Wonka, like,
That's what I was thinking
and he was going to
right
like First
now.
Communion Church and stuff. Like, what are we gonna see? Like,
That's what I was thinking because I was like, well, did we even ask for another Wonka movie?
yeah,
Like, I mean, isn't there already enough? Like with the original, and then we have the Tim Burton one, which was a train wreck. But I mean, whatever, it exists, it's there. Um, but I think the original is just so timeless.
Gene
But
Wilder and
yeah, it's just so timeless. So I don't understand who asked for another one or who. I guess maybe because they saw him and they were like, oh, that's we have to like
yeah,
this
this is
like
a once in
you
a opportunity lifetime.
yeah, like we have to cast him, we have to make this whole movie just to use him. And
Yeah,
even then I feel like oh, I'm forgetting his name, the guy from the Bear, the actor
Jeremy Allen, right, the
yeah,
main
people
guy.
were saying that
Yeah.
he should have been Gene Wilder in like a biopic or like a Willy Wonka movie because he
Ooh,
looks a lot like him.
he's actually gonna come out with Zac Efron on a A24 movie, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I keep saying Jeremy Allen Green? His name's Jeremy Allen White.
Oh, you're getting your names mixed up.
Why the colors? But yeah,
The
he's gonna be
colors,
in a
yeah.
movie called The Iron Claw with
Uh-huh.
Zac Efron. It's like a wrestling movie, so
Huh. That's interesting.
yeah, I'm excited.
There is also a new A24 movie coming out that looks really weird. Um
Of course.
the one yeah, the one with Joaquin. I sent you
Oh yeah, where
the
he looks
thing.
like a little Joaquin.
Yeah, and that movie's confusing because they make you think that the movie is called Joaquin because it says Joaquin, huge letters.
Yeah.
And the name of the movie is like this big on his like shirt. And I was like looking at it and I was like, wait. I was like, what's the name of this movie? I was like, it is a I thought it was a Joaquin biopic
It's like marketing.
at its best.
Yeah.
I want to know what it's actually going to be called though, and I can't find it.
Let's see. Let's see. What the hell?
Does anyone know what we're talking about?
I'm right here in the wiki of it, but what the heck? I'm just seeing like TV shows about A24. Like, what's the movie? Oh, list of A24 films. Wait, was that an A24 movie or no?
I think it is, isn't it? Oh yeah, it is. It is with Ari Aster.
Oh, the Boulevard one. Boulevard Dreams or something like that, right?
I think. Let me see. It's supposed to be like a horror movie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's called Bo. Bo.
Whoa.
Yeah,
What the
it's
heck?
called Bo, and it's got Ari Aster, and it's gonna be Joaquin Phoenix. But yeah, I don't know
Oh,
what this
Bo
movie
is
is about.
afraid?
It just looks like it's called Bo, but it says hashtag Bo is afraid. It looks really weird, but
Huh.
I'm all for it because it's Ari Aster,
Yeah.
so I'm down. But yeah, it says it's a thought provoking horror movie.
Hmm.
Interesting.
So it's gonna be woke.
I mean, just as woke as Hereditary was or Midsummer, so yeah, I guess. But I am excited to see something new from Ari Aster.
Who had? There was like a movie coming out. I thought it was with Joaquin Phoenix. It was something like Boulevard.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it was. Yeah, it was Joaquin, but I don't know exactly when it was gonna come out.
Hmm. Because even here in his wiki, he doesn't. I mean, apparently he's playing Napoleon for Ridley Scott.
What
But
the fuck?
as far as I remember, Napoleon was a small fella.
A small fella.
Yeah.
So would you say you're a Robert Eggers fan or an Ari Aster fan? If you had to pick one.
Oh shit.
Fuck, marry, or kill. Just kidding.
um, I think
That's
Robert
hard.
Eggers.
Really?
Yeah, because Ari Aster, I think he's just being pretentious to just be pretentious.
Really? I think
Robert Eggers, like, I fuck with everything that he's been doing so far.
I want to
Not
say
that I haven't
Robert.
Ari Aster, but
Let me see. I want to say Robert Eggers is actually from a very pretentious college, or maybe I'm getting confused with Ari Aster. One of them is, I know for sure. But let me see. No, yeah, I think I'm getting him confused with Ari Aster. So you might be right. It's because for me, I love The Witch. I loved. I mean, I enjoyed The Northman. I did like it. Did I love it? Probably not. But I love The Witch.
yeah.
But then you got Hereditary, and you're just like, fuck. I really, really, I think that movie's really good. So I'm kind of like, ooh. But I didn't love Midsummer, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you weren't too crazy about that one.
But Robert Eggers got a cooler beard, so
Yeah.
he has a cooler beard. He looks cool. But I could see how you're saying that Ari Aster's just trying to be pretentious.
Well, I feel like both maybe, but I don't know.
And he
Maybe
did do the strange thing about the Johnsons, which he should be.
that's one I
He
haven't
should
seen, but I
not.
have.
He should not have made that. But yeah, so we have some cool things coming out from A24. Um we got Megan. That's not A24, but that's like another like horror movie, I think.
Yeah.
That looks terrible.
That one just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I feel like they maybe that's the whole point of it, of that freaky doll, but I don't know.
I think they're just trying like I don't know what they're doing with that, honestly. Like it's just yeah, I get what you're saying. I feel like they're just like we're just going to do this shitty movie cuz we can.
Yeah. I don't know.
Transformers.
What about Transformers?
Transformers.
Are you excited for the new one, Audrey? Rise of the Beasts. I remember I saw the preview again with Avatar, and I told my girls like, I grew up actually playing with these Transformers. Like I remember having
Oh
the
yeah.
gorilla toy, the cheetah toy.
That's what Ben said.
Yeah.
I haven't kept up with Transformers. I've only seen the first one and the second one. I stopped at the third one.
I
When
recommend you watch
Shia.
The Last Night. I think that one's the best one of them all.
Really?
Transformers Last Night. Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Let me write that down.
No, I'm just kidding. No, don't do it.
Oh, I thought you were
I
being
just, no, I'm
serious.
not being. I
I was
think
like,
that's the
what?
worst one. I don't know. I think that one came out when we first started the channel, and I had this review.
2017.
I had this review about it, and I was just like, "Who the fuck did I think I was?" Like, I was like, I had a whole little skit, like,
But it's got the
I don't
two.
want to be reviewing this, but I'm going to for you guys.
Dude, what the fuck? It's got a good cast. It's got Stanley Tucci, it's got Anthony Hopkins, Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg, Josh Duhamel. Which can I say? I love Mark Wahlberg. I was watching with my parents. This is actually a good Christmas movie. Daddy's Home too. It's so stupid, but it's so good. Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell, I think they just have such good comedic talent together. I think they complement each other really well. They're
Yeah.
just so stupid. Um, I enjoyed that movie. I don't know if you've seen the first one. It's really dumb. They're really like they're just funny comedies.
Yeah.
But the second one is like for Christmas time, so I think the first one is too actually. But the second one's more. Um but no, going back to Transformers, I no, can't
I
say.
just
Dude, it
like the
got a
first one
16%. Holy shit.
and Bumblebee.
I didn't see Bumblebee. I didn't watch that either. Like I
Watch it.
said, I was there for Shia. Which, speaking of Shia, I watched Holes again. That movie's still so good.
Yeah, a classic.
Fucking childhood, dude. Memories.
I remember the book too a lot growing up. I remember really
Oh
like
yeah.
I think I still have my fourth grade copy of it. Like I stole it from the teacher. It has like
Was
her
it
name on the
required
front.
reading?
I don't know if it was required reading. It's just like one of those books that like at that age, they would show you, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Huh. Oh,
But it's not like
interesting.
Lord of the Flies or some shit like that. Like
Right. I wonder what happened to the kid that plays Zero.
Oh, I follow him on TikTok.
Does he do anything?
Yeah, I think he's been in some movies. I think the other day I saw a video of him like, yeah, like this guy only did Holes and that's it. And then like he was like going through his IMDb page and shit of like all the stuff that he's been doing.
All right, relax.
Yeah. But I think he's more of a like just kind of a personality now, you know?
Yeah. I forgot how many good actors are in this movie. It's got Eartha
Sigourney
Kitt,
Weaver,
Sigourney Weaver, John
John
Boyd,
John Boy, yeah.
Patricia Arquette, Tim Blake Nelson. Like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, this movie was
Shia.
Shia, a young Shia. Oh my
Henry
god.
Henry Winkler is on in it too. I love
Who?
Henry Winkler.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So you're just like watching this movie. It's got Rick Fox. Like it's just random.
Yeah.
um, yeah, such a good movie, dude. What a time to be alive.
Yep. You just had to be there.
Honestly, dude. Honestly, it makes me sad. Just kidding. Cause yeah, it's like
I can't I'm trying to like on the side. I'm trying to find out what that movie was, the Boulevard one.
oh,
I can't find it. Am I
oh.
tripping?
I just saw it right now when I was looking for Ari Aster. I saw something that said that, but I didn't read into it.
Oh, I'm sorry. This one, okay. The film whose working title was Disappointment Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. Disappointment Boulevard. Okay.
And what happened? It never came out.
No, it's just it was a working title for this film, but it now it turned into
Bo.
Bo is Afraid. Yeah.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. What a weird thing.
That's it.
Like,
What a weird thing.
like, well, it's because it went through like name changes, and it's just a weird trailer, and it's just confusing. I don't know what's going
And see,
on.
I'm telling you, it's just pretentious to just be pretentious.
Yeah,
I mean,
just the pretend.
sometimes that's cool. And again, I like everything I've seen from him, and I haven't seen the Johnsons one, but
Don't
I
watch
have
it.
it.
Why would you buy it?
Well, it's because I thought I saw it in like a Goodwill by Hollywood, and I was like, oh shit, it's like it was like a screener type of thing. Like they send like people from the press. So I was all right, cool. Like
Oh,
not a lot of people will have this, especially like Ari Aster was like a big up and coming director.
it
Plus,
was
I
there
got
for
it.
a reason.
Yeah, and apparently, why is it so like what happens?
It's
No,
just
you know what? No, no,
gross.
I
You
want to
have to
watch it.
watch it. Yeah, you have to watch it.
I'll live
Just watch
stream my
it.
reaction.
Yeah, just watch it.
Is it streaming
Do
anywhere?
Yeah, it's on YouTube for free.
I was gonna say I will have one of those like watch along type of things.
People have done it. Look it up on YouTube. A lot of people do it, and they're just like,
Oh, like remember on TikTok it was like a thing of like watching the first opening, like the opening credits of Nocturnal Animals. Like people were like, "What the fuck is this movie?" Like
I will not tolerate any slander. I love that movie.
our boy Tom Ford.
Yeah, it was so funny because I was walking through the mall, through the perfume section, and I saw Tom Ford's like colognes, and I was like, "Let me take a whiff," because this man can make a hell of a movie. So let me see if he knows how to make a cologne, and he does. He knows how to make a cologne,
So
and
movies
he
and
knows how to
colognes.
make clothes. I mean, he can do it all,
He's a
and
fashion
he's fucking
icon.
wise. I saw a
Yeah.
TikTok of him where he's like spouting some fucking wise words. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm telling you, I think I'm starting to put two and two together. I think the more you read, the more you know about the world and more smarter you are, you know?
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to like what I'm trying to say is like that's
I
gonna be
want
one of
to
my
laugh.
New Year's resolutions to try to read more. And not just gibberish. Not
Like
just like
actual
articles,
stuff.
like actual like, you know.
You want to have a I have a friend that okay, so my thing is cuz if you want to be an artist like me, I'm an artist, right? I read stuff about art, but that's not all I read obviously. But I do read stuff related to art sometimes. So I always make fun of my friend because he's like a writer, but he
Yeah.
doesn't read. And I'm kind of like,
What?
shouldn't you read if you're a writer? You know what I mean?
I
I don't
think
know.
they both go hand in hand. If you're a writer, you gotta read. You're a writer, wait, if you're a reader, you gotta write. I don't
Like,
know.
you know, Stephen King's library is the size of like Texas. Like, he's got a library like for days. And
Yeah.
he probably reads the like books like nothing.
He also
So
stole one of my fucking ideas. Under
wait,
the
was it
dome.
for Under the Dome? I fucking knew it. I
I
remember
think I
you
talked
told
about
me.
this, but yeah.
I remember you told me, and I was like, dude, what? So
But
you're
instead of a
telling me Stephen
town,
King was
instead
like,
of a town, it's like a school. A school, it's trapped under this fucking dome and all this shit. All
no
these
way.
shenanigans ensue,
Did you
yeah.
write it down somewhere? You should next time you have an idea, write it down and then put the date and then sign it so you know, like you have proof. Like, look,
Yeah. Yeah. S-
stoked,
Stoked, stole.
stoled.
Yeah, what
Oh,
was I
stole.
saying?
That he stole your idea.
Stole my idea. Stoled. There's no
Yeah,
stoled?
he's
I don't know.
what? I'm confused
No,
now.
there's no word saying stoled. Like that's not a word.
I don't think
Stole.
so. He
Stole.
stole my
Yeah.
idea. Damn,
Way to go,
John.
babe. Just correcting me live, you
John,
know?
John, you gotta read more. Just kidding.
And that hence that's what I'm saying. I want to read more to be more intellectual. Because I feel
I
like
would recommend that.
I'm 30, so I gotta know something about something. You know?
That's why
Not
I
just
asked
movies.
for. That's why I asked for a paperwhite for Christmas because I was like, dude,
What is that? Like
a
one of
Kindle.
those. Okay, yeah, there you go.
But I like the ones that don't have any color. Like they look like it feels and looks like paper,
Yeah.
and it
Hence the
has
name.
tons of memory, so you can just download it.
Yeah.
Pendejos
He says
stole.
stole pendejos. Hey man, you already know my shtick, bro, and it's not even a shtick. It's just facts at this point.
um but yeah, no, I fully support your decision of reading more, so go for it.
Yeah, like Cindy's gonna buy me a book. It's called Atomic Habits. I'm pretty sure you heard about it.
I have.
And also I want another book called You Deserve This Shit.
I've heard of that one too.
It's kind of like self-help, kind of, helping you get over like procrastination and all that stuff. And a lot of people say it's like self-sabotage.
It
And it
is.
just kind of helps you understand what that is and kind of how to get over it and
Yeah. I recommend I'm reading right now A New Earth. That's also like self-help, I guess. New age.
that also stole my idea. Not just kidding. A New Earth.
That one, and then I also recommend The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. That one's really good.
Yes. Yeah, that's
I
the
read
the
that
other
one.
one. It's like orange, right?
I've read
Yeah.
that one a few times. I really enjoy it. Sometimes when I just need like someone to like slap me in the face, like get over it.
Yeah.
But
Snap
yeah,
back into reality.
I love reading. I also enjoy just reading like horror books or like mysteries for fun.
Yeah.
But fuck, dude, I don't have room. Like books are heavy and they take up space. And every time I come home with a new book, I'm like, oh fuck, where am I gonna put it? So that's why I think, Ben, if you're reading this, the Paperwhite would be a great investment.
Another gift thing.
Yeah, another gift for me, because it'll save us space. Space, baby. We live in an apartment. We need the space.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed this talk. I think we went over some good movies.
We only talked about like two in reality.
Well, yeah, but like, we gave insight.
Yeah.
we gave some thought provoking things out there. We said some thought provoking stuff.
Yeah.
But are you planning on watching anything this weekend?
No, because every time I do, every time I plan, it never works out. So I mean, hopefully, I can watch stuff. Like I do want to see Pinocchio. I do want to see the Banshees of Irishein, whatever it's called, because I love Martin McDonald. But yeah, it's
You
been
should
a busy
watch
week.
you should watch Pinocchio on Christmas Day with your family.
I thought you said you weren't recommending to kids. I have nephews. Like,
I mean, it's fine. They'll
they're
be
gonna learn
fine.
about that stuff
Yeah,
anyway.
they'll be fine. They probably won't even know what the heck they're talking about. It'll go over right over their head. They'll be like, "What?"
Nah, the older one, he's like he picks up on stuff.
Well, he is older now,
Yeah,
so
he's
that makes
14. Nah, just
what?
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was
Well,
like, wait, no, there's
he
no
was born
way.
in 2014.
Okay.
16, 17, 18,
John is like, here's
19.
his
He's gonna be
birthday.
10. No, that's not right. God damn it.
John's like, here's his birthday. You figure it out.
Yeah,
I hope your brother doesn't watch this. He's gonna be like, what the fuck, John?
I know. I'm a terrible uncle. I don't even know their age.
I know you have the little one that's a baby, but I remember seeing the other
He's
one. And he
4 now.
that's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
I remember when he was just born.
yeah. Same here.
Oh my god.
Back to the theme of the one, how we started the podcast. Time just fucking flies by.
Well,
It
regardless.
doesn't wait for anybody.
Yeah. Um regardless, yeah, you should watch that for Christmas. I think that would be a good movie for you to watch.
Okay, duly noted. But yeah, like Audrey said, we had a pretty fun conversation. Even though it was about a few movies, we did talk about a lot. A lot of people joined in the chat. I feel like this is a better time for us. So if you guys are watching now, next Tuesday, what is next Tuesday? The 27th. We'll probably be on another Real Talk live around the same time, same bat channel as good old days used to say. But yeah, until next time, guys, you know the drill. Be safe. Merry Christmas
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
and Happy New Year. And we'll see you guys at the movies.